Yo, Alina Habba definitely in my top five hottest hot cabinet member list. I got her, Christy Nome. Christy Nome was killing them last week in Venezuela in them cargo pants. Pam Bondi, Carolyn Levitt, and then Jasmine by Felicia Crockett ghetto ass. I like variety. Don't judge me. Um. Anyway, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, Alina Habba. Ladies, am I objectifying her? I'm sorry. If I am, I also I'm sorry for speaking so like lighthearted about deportation. It's a very distasteful topic. I just have a horrible sense of humor. But like I always say, if it was up to me, if I was the president, I wouldn't kick y'all out of the country. I just stopped spending all that money on y'all like that. And Alina Habba, one of Trump's former personal lawyers and spokesperson, she dropped a bombshell announcement last night on Hannity, saying that she's going to launch an investigation into New Jersey Governor. His name is Phil Murphy, and also their Attorney General Matthew Platikin, about their refusal to work with ICE agents and how they instructed their troopers to basically disregard any of the instructions that enforcement agents were giving them, and the enforcement agents were under her personal direction. Also, it's alleged that the Democratic governor told the troopers to ignore thousands of warrants listed on the federal database of illegal immigrants. They seem to have had a law in place called the Trust Directive, the Immigrant Trust Directive, and it was set up in New Jersey to like regain trust with illegal immigrants that were scared to testify and be a witness on crimes. I don't really know how I feel about that, but they're using that. But Alina Habba, she's a native of New Jersey, and she doesn't like that stuff. So yeah, you hear that, Governor Murphy and Matthew Phillip. Yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's get right to the video.
Now, the U.S. Attorney for the District of New Jersey, Alina Habba, is here with more. Is that true? Do you have proof of that? Have you heard that to be true?
Let me give you a very brief summary of what we do know. We know that the governor has on his website currently do's and don'ts for his local state of law enforcement. Those do's and don'ts instruct them not to cooperate with illegal immigrants who have administrative warrants that have been issued by the court after due process saying that they are no longer welcome here. They have gone through the court system. They are to be deported. It is instructing them to go against our federal rules, our executive orders. And I am unfortunately going to announce on your show tonight, Sean, and I want it to be a warning for everybody, that I have instructed my office today to open an investigation into Governor Murphy, to open an investigation into Attorney General Platkin, who has also instructed the state police not to assist any of our federal, and they list our federal agencies that are under my direction, the FBI, the DEA, all these individuals that are trying to clean up our streets in New Jersey, not to cooperate. That will no longer stand. Pam Bondi has made it clear, and so has our president, that we are to take all violent criminals and criminals out of this country and to completely enforce federal law. And anybody who does get in the way of what we are doing, which is not political, it is simply against crime, will be charged in the state of New Jersey for obstruction, for concealment, and I will come after them hard. Those investigations will start immediately. The governor and the attorney general.
Let me ask you, Alina, because this is a really important question, because I have felt all during the Biden years, we had wide open borders, known terrorists, murderers, rapists, cartel members, gang members. We see all these Americans murdered, raped, victims of violent crime. And in my view, both Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and I'll add Mayorkas to the list, they have blood on their hands. How is it not aiding and abetting in law breaking if you're a sanctuary city or state, or if you are ordering your law enforcement not to cooperate with federal agents when the Supremacy Clause gives the clout to the federal government over local officials anyway?
Facts.
That's correct. And let me tell you, to my state officers in New Jersey, some of whom I met with today, I appreciate and respect what you can and cannot do. They don't have Title VIII authority. I understand that. But what they have been instructed to do by the AG and the governor, as is on their website, is to actually not even make the phone call to ICE when they run their record and see that there is a valid warrant, an administrative warrant ordering deportation. That is putting the people in my state in jeopardy, in a serious predicament, and our, frankly, state officers are now being held with their hands behind their back because they have people using politics over crime and the safety of the American people. Sean, you know how serious I am about law and order. I have been on the other side of it. I will literally just protect our people. That is what this is about, American safety. And if anybody wants to use politics or their position to go and violate any federal law or any executive order in this state, and that includes sanctuary cities, and I'm looking at you, Paterson, New Jersey, I will be investigating you. And if you did commit a crime, if you ordered obstruction, if you are ordering concealment and harboring, you will be charged.
Well, I'm going to give a nice little warning to the AG and the governor. If you want to go against Alina Habba, good luck. Because she has a lot of Trump in her, and you're messing with the wrong person here. Alina, thank you. We appreciate it. Keep up the good work.
Yo, as you can see, Alina Habba finance means business. Her, Pam Bondi, and Cash Patel, they like the Avengers right now. And like she said, they will be charging you in the state. She's the state's attorney for obstruction, concealment. She even added the word harboring and mentioned possibly even charging police officers who respected the Title VIII instead of the directions of the federal government. So yeah, it's gonna be messed up. I hate to say this, but let me give you a quick backstory about Alina Habba. She's of Iraqi descent. She had her own law firm in New Jersey outside of Bedminster. She used to golf at Trumpito's golf course he has in Bedminster, New Jersey. And it was a associate of Trump's who had a legal issue inside the golf course with an employee there. And it was said that Alina Habba ironed it out because it was about to be a big lawsuit, some crazy stuff, and she earned it out behind the doors. I don't know what she did. She's a fixer, you know what I'm saying? But she fixed it, and all she wanted to do was meet with Trumpito. Later on in life, Trumpito's facing all these cases, and he's like, "Who do I need? Who's the good lawyer that I need?" And he thought of, man, I know that one chick from the golf course that got my man out of trouble. So, you know, she's about that business. And like she said, she's gonna press charges. She's gonna not gonna have that in her state. She's literally from New Jersey. So I can see her really pressing them charges. Hey yo, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Tell me what you think in the comments. It's about to go down this year. Peace. Oh yeah, I didn't mention. My name is Marcus Russell. This is the Marcus Russell Show. I be watching all the craziest news and the most important news and the most disgusting news just so you don't have to, so you can just watch me. So, yo, make sure you tune in next time for keep up for my updated videos. Peace.